Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hanging High podcast, where we get together at the end of every week and discuss things. My name is Hannah. I am perfect. And just before we finish our intros, I just want to let everyone know Pierce the Veil commented on my fucking Instagram post, and I pissed myself a little bit. So,
dude, that's poggers.
That's really fucking cool. Anyway, who do I have with me today?
My name is Boodle. I'm pretty epic. Yeah, pretty much it.
You're so fucking boring. I'm sorry. You just never have anything like... You gotta be like, hi, I'm Boodle, and I have so many interesting qualities about me.
Dude, I'm Boodle, I'm fat, and I'm sexy at the same time.
There we go.
See, dude, that's 100% better.
Okay.
But my name is Jakey, your friendly neighborhood mother lover, and we are gonna get fucking busy today. Okay,
Yeah,
we're gonna rock out with our cocks out and jam out with our clams out.
You really are something else, babe. So we're gonna just start off how we usually start off, discussing our weeks. But this is our second episode where we're changing the process. We're recording it and then uploading it. So this is getting a little crazy, guys. How are we feeling about this so far?
A little closer. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Yeah. I feel more. I won't lie. I kind of feel more comfortable doing it this way, just because it's not live.
Yeah, and if it's more easy to get through since you're not distracted by other things like the comments and everything. So I barely have to do any editing.
I'll say this is definitely. I just feel like it's more free, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. On Twitter we can't show pictures of alcohol. Can't show pictures of us doing other things. So
yeah.
I mean, this isn't a fucking dig at Twitch, but yeah.
You know what I think we should do? I think we should stream every Sunday, but it's us promoting that we're having an episode coming out, and then just hanging out or playing games and stuff. We record the podcast on Saturdays, and then so that way I have Sunday, Monday, so I can upload it for Tuesday, and then we just stream on Sundays doing random shit and be like, hey, remember we got an episode coming out on Tuesday.
Dude, we should have an episode where we teach you how to play Magic the Gathering on Twitch.
Oh, that would be fun, and then that would actually be a YouTube special, and that you can edit those.
You can see if you can know how to read.
I would never.
That's all it is reading. Well, maybe not all.
You clearly can't read or even spell. We were in Discord and the activities page popped up, and they have this Scrabble knockoff on the Discord activities page, and Boodle and I just could not fucking get it because we're so stupid. We really sucked at that game.
Dude, it gave me so many hard letters to put together. I had X, Z, Y, fucking W. I had nothing really to work with.
See, this is a new story for me, so I'm just
this literally just happened.
Oh, no shit.
Like an hour ago.
Like an hour ago.
Oh.
So
okay. Yeah. Fuck my life.
It was one of those how they have activities now on Discord and you can play games and stuff. It was Scrabble, or is that Scrabble or is it? I don't know. It's the one you put the words on the board. And I'm not good at games like that in general, and plus I didn't know how to play it. So
yeah, it was there are no rules or how to play the game. It just kind of throws you right into it.
It just assumed you already knew how to play.
Oh wow.
Which I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
It is a very common game.
But yeah, so anyway, we're gonna start off with Jacob. How was your week, big boy?
My week was actually very boring.
Damn.
Other than me deciding that I wanted to pick up on something that I kind of dropped high school. Whenever I stopped doing that, so I think it was high school. But anyways, so I ended up ordering some stuff on Amazon, and I got this. Is what I got.
Dude, there it is.
I got me a guitar, and it's.
I want you to serenade us right now.
Dude, it's not in tune right now.
Dude,
I literally just got this today.
Wow.
Play Smoke on the Water.
Play that one song by Oasis.
Dude, I can't do Wonderwall yet.
You're my Wonderwall.
It's out of tune. It's out of tune.
Excuse me. That snuck up on me.
Next time you feel a big burp coming up, just belly.
That's what I'm saying. It like sneaks up on me, so I can't like.
But yeah, that's what I got, and I'm excited because I've decided that I think the first thing I'm going to try and learn is
Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
No, because I can kind of play that like by itself right now, but I want to learn like one song in particular, and that's damn Nutshell by Alice in Chains.
Never heard of it.
Oh my gosh, we gotta listen to it after this. It's so it is kind of like grungy rock, but it's good. So, but it's but yeah. Other than that, it didn't have really shit go on. Work was kind of slow, and let's see, did I do anything else? I don't know. I didn't do anything else. That was literally it. So,
Boodle, how was your week?
Okay, my week was pretty good. It was pretty interesting because I would think at work it would be slower because I'm in like a sales job, and usually after Christmas is when it's the slowest. But lately we've actually been getting pretty busy, and I'm actually shocked by that just because December was actually pretty fucking slow. So it's been pretty busy this week. I've just been trying to take advantage of it so I can get more sales and stuff, because I do work on commission as well, so that's very important. But other than that, I've just been kind of chilling. I played Mario Party with some friends yesterday. That was fucking awesome. I fucking love Mario Party.
No, like, do I know these people? That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to, like...
Yeah, I don't think... You know Hannah. But I don't think we've met the other people.
Okay. No, that wasn't, like, a diss on you this time. I was just, like, curious.
Yeah, we were playing that. And we were playing it through the Switch, because you can play Mario Party now online. On the Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah, you didn't tell me you got your Nintendo Switch Online back, because you said you're like, oh, I gotta save up for it again. You didn't tell me you got it back, because I would have been down to, like, clown.
Yeah, I got it, like, a week ago. I kind of forgot. I'm sorry. But now we can do it, so. But yeah, Jacob, we should do that.
We should do this. We should do this afterwards.
Dude, it'd be fun. I love it so
like
much.
An hour, because then I gotta shower and go to bed because I'm open.
Wait, for an hour, then I get a shower. Sorry.
Dude, bathroom water.
That you could be a rapper, you know. But what else did I do this week? I don't remember. I didn't really do a whole lot. Just kind of, I've been going through the motions. I'm trying to.
The motions in the ocean.
Yeah. Oh, I got a fucking. Well, no, I've already brought this up. I'm pretty sure. I got a color changing light, so now I can change colors on one of my lights.
Put it back to normal mode. Oh, you're Hulk. You're the Hulk.
No, then I could do rainbow.
Dude, you're Shrek.
But then I could just do normal light. Oh my god.
Just stay in normal mode.
There you go. But yeah.
I didn't really do much either. I was just fucking working. Monday through Friday, I was just working. So nothing interesting really happened to me this week, which is kind of cool.
Dude, we're boring.
But
is it just me, or does it seem like the more the year goes on, it gets more interesting?
What do you mean by that?
Like, I just feel like, at the beginning of years, you just get into like a period from like January to like March, where you're just like, there's nothing like really fun to do, or
yeah,
it's like ending winter. You know what I mean? Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Right. That's true.
It's just it's like a slow period. I noticed like from January to March, it's like really slow. It feels like, but yeah, I don't know. What was we talking about? Oh my.
It just reminds me of the last episode when you were in the bathroom or whatever. And me and Jacob, we immediately forgot what we were talking about, and we had to like.
Wait, what did we forget?
I don't even remember now at this point. But like, we immediately forgot what it is that we were talking about. We had to like do a breakdown, and by the time you got out of the bathroom, I don't I think we had just remembered what we were talking about.
Dude, that's amazing.
I've just been watching a lot of TV lately, honestly. Like Netflix, reality shows on Netflix. There's a show on there called Love is Blind, where basically these people sit in these like different rooms and they like have to like talk to each other and they like fall in love with each other without ever seeing each other. And then like once they come out, they have like a couple weeks to like get their families together and shit and like get married, and like some of them say no at the altar, some of them say yes, and like you get to just like watch their journeys falling in love, and it's like amazing. There was one couple on there who like got engaged after 5 days and they're still married now, and that was like 5 years ago.
Holy crap.
So, like the whole concept of the show is that the emotional and romantic connection that you have with somebody is more important and like outweighs the physical attraction, and like helps you fall in love and meet people that you would never like go for it based off of just how they look in the real world. It is a very interesting concept. But
yeah, I need to go on that show.
Yeah.
Don't give me that look.
I would check. I just started entering my like reality TV arc. I've been watching a lot of like Say Yes to the Dress clips. Because like the way those like mothers just talk to their daughters while they're picking out wedding dresses is disgusting, and I just love the drama. Well, that's really all I've been doing.
I've been getting these like TikToks where it's just like clips of shows that look interesting, and it's made me like want to like watch some of them. Like I got one on Amazon, like on my watch list whenever I'm ready to like sit down and watch it.
That's how I started watching Euphoria, because everyone's all over TikTok. I'm like, okay, I'll
watch
it.
Dude,
like,
Euphoria
is good. I mean,
it was pretty good.
It's kind of weird that they're all teenagers. Again, they could have just done this. They could have been college kids. You know what I mean? Like they're all teenagers. That's the only.
That's what made me not want to watch.
But like other than that, if you just pretend they're college kids, it's pretty good.
Yep.
What is it? The next season comes out next year, 25? I don't know.
Dude, I have no idea, because it took like I think 2 years for the. Well, which season were we on? Last, I think.
2.
Yeah, season 2. It took like 2 years for season 2 to come out. So.
I just know.
But you gotta think about whenever season 1 came out. It's like at the end of I think 2019.
Yeah.
And then 2020 happened with COVID.
She's still doing like, and Zendaya, the fucking star. She's like doing like the Spider-Man and shit like that too. So I mean, like, come on. I'm gonna be honest. If it wasn't for Zendaya, I probably wouldn't watch it. Because all the side characters are just kind of boring. Also, fuck Jules. Fuck that bitch Jules. How are you gonna cheat on Rue with Elliot, who gives Rue the drugs, and then go to Rue's mom and be like, your daughter's on drugs again? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just saw that clip again on TikTok, and that just really,
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of like South Park clips lately. It's been making me happy.
I keep getting the young Sheldon and the Family Guy clips.
Dude, like, dude.
Yeah, and you got the people like painting or like filling in concrete at the bottom of it. I don't know why.
Dude.
I don't interact with them. Maybe I'll watch them for like a couple seconds, but I don't like them. I don't share them or anything. They just keep fucking popping up.
I mean, I didn't realize Young Sheldon was an actually okay show. Yeah, it seems pretty okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that, and I was like, okay, well, that's pretty cool that they made something that was like separate from the show that was actually better, in my opinion.
I kind of want to.
And then fucking Family Guy.
Because I've seen it before, but I've never like sat down and actually watch it in order. I just watch whatever was on TV.
I have not seen this much Family Guy in my fucking eyes since I was like in middle school or elementary school. That's crazy. I just keep seeing clips of it all day.
I forgot Seth MacFarlane's voice, but it doesn't look like it should match his face. Like when you look at him, you're like, that is not, no way. That's not right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jake.
But I'll say this. So I did forget something about my week. Oodle. What did we watch?
Oh, well, we're not done yet.
Ugh, nerds.
I thought we were gonna say.
No, we're gonna go here, but we got the big one coming up. Tuesday.
Yeah. So me and Jacob finally started watching Lord of the Rings, the trilogy. We're not finished yet. We just finished the second one like 3 days ago. 3 or 4 days ago. I expected to like them, and I was telling him in like the first 7 minutes of the movie, I was like, "Yep, I'm already invested."
But aren't those
this.
movies insanely long?
For 3 hours.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But
I tell you, Hannah, I'll tell you though, I was engaged the whole time. I had like no point where I was like, "Man, this is getting kind of long." Every part of it felt like it was necessary. It was great, and I'm hoping that's the same for the third one, because the first two were like that.
How many Lord of the Rings movies are there?
So there's, well, if you're counting the extended editions, then there's 9, or no, there's 6. Sorry, there's 6, and then there's 6 Hobbit movies as well too.
Why are there that many?
Well, so the Hobbit is like the theater version, right?
Yeah. So you have the theater cut, is what they put out over the theater cut.
I know.
It's the theater.
Theater.
Okay, the theater cut.
We're southern.
Pediatric.
Alright, don't start with me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm southern. I fuck my sister cousins, and I make little babies.
Okay, so it was the theatrical cut. Okay, and then you have the extended cuts, which they add so much to the story, and it's great. So it's kind of cool. But some of them have like implications, like to the Hobbit too. So that's kind of what I appreciate about the extended cuts. That's just me. Okay. But I told Boodle that he needs to watch the normal editions first, and then go back. To the extended.
How long are the extended ones?
The extended ones are like 3 hours. I think it's like 3 hours and 30 minutes.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Why so? Why?
Okay. Honestly, Hannah, I think I could get through that.
Not me. I don't have the energy to watch like that many long.
Well, Hannah, you have different interests. I've just accepted that you're not into like that kind of like fiction. I don't know what you like.
So Hannah, think here. Let me do this here. So Hannah, think about season 4 finale of Stranger Things.
Yeah, so stuff happened.
Well, but it was 2 hours long.
Yeah, but like
it was 2 hours, but it's in like an actual movie. It's
actually, I agree with that.
Okay.
Because that 2 hours was like the shortest 2 hours. I'll say this: like the first 2 Lord of the Rings are kind of like slow, like with the action and stuff. But the third one, though, that one's gonna be like the best one. Like feels like the time passes by just a little bit faster.
I like the first one a lot because of the world. I like the world a lot, and then the characters and just what is going on. And the second one's good for the action. I do like the second one, but the action's like pretty crazy. I think I was telling you like when we were finishing up the second one, I was like, I don't know if it was just like the way we were watching it, but some scenes look kind of blurry. And I meant to watch clips of stuff like on YouTube to see if it's like the same.
It's not.
Okay, I would figure it not. Like, hold on, let me see.
And whenever we do the extended editions, because I think the plan is that he's going to come over for the extended editions, maybe do like 1 day, a 1 day thing.
Why not just watch those instead if the movie's the exact same plus half an hour?
Well, because you gotta. So the thing about standard editions is it gives you like more plot, right? So if you're looking to watch it like on a quick time, like me and him have to do sometimes, that's perfect because see it adds an extra hour to the movie, if you watch the extended editions. So I told Hunter, I was like, well, let's just get the plot out of the way, and then we'll go back and watch that, see the the extra story behind it. So that way you're getting that story that's happening too, because it has implications to maybe The Hobbit or maybe like other callbacks.
I looked at a clip. Yeah, it looks a lot better when it's not like being streamed.
Yeah,
but yeah, well, yeah.
Hyperbeam doesn't know justice. Like the mountain scene, whenever they're going through the cold mountain.
Yeah.
That scene is like one of the pretty scenes for its time. Like I didn't remember.
You doing, man?
I'm speaking of hyper.
Okay,
that's what you're trying to do. You're like, I want to speak.
Speaking of Hyperbeam, you know what we still haven't finished watching?
Chainsaw Man. It's your fault. It's your fucking fault.
I know. I've been a bad boy. I keep forgetting.
Well, stop forgetting.
Well, I'm sorry, Hunty.
Did you call me Hunty Wunty? What the?
I'm sorry. Okay, we definitely need to do that. After we record our podcast episode on Saturday, we should watch that next week.
Next week?
Oh, what days do you have off then?
I have tomorrow and Wednesday.
I have Thursday off.
I have next Sunday.
Oh, sweet.
What about?
I always have Sundays off.
Yeah,
Wednesday
I don't have any
night?
days off throughout the week.
Wednesday.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, that works. Anyway, so getting back on track, what were we talking about?
I can't remember.
We're talking about Lord of the Rings and how it's epic.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Losers.
Fuck you. You're a hater. Just a hater.
Yeah. Issue?
Yes, big issue.
What I think we should do now, since we talked about the past, talk about the future. I think we should have like a deep podcast where we discuss our lives and what we want to do with them and where we see ourselves in the future.
I don't know why I'm making you do this.
And to start off, we'll go with you, Boodle. So, what are you currently unhappy with in your life, and where do you how do you want to work on that, and where do you see yourself in the future? He goes,
I mean, I could go with
pick just one reason.
I'm gonna go with the easy one, and it's my weight.
Okay, I thought you were gonna talk about money there, honestly.
I mean, money is like... That's another one, but it's more just like... I honestly just need to get paid more at this point. But yeah, I think weight, honestly, but like, I'm not gonna act like I have a plan for it right now.
Well, because you remember how you and James were doing this together, how we were like counting your calories and you were actually making some good progress.
Yeah. It's just like, it's a habit thing. Once there's like a wall you'll hit where it's like, I just want to like have a day where I just don't care about it, and then that becomes like another day of that happening. It just
kind of like when you're on a vacation and you have like a week off of work and you're like, well, now.
Yeah, I think that was another one too, because like I think I would I want to say we went on some. I think we went to the beach or something, but that's when I stopped.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just hard for me to keep to something, which I've tried it like 2 other times and I've made progress, and it's like it's not that I'm discouraged. It's just I fall back into old habits. Yeah.
What if Mike and I were talking about this the other day? What if we who worked with you and we're like, because just a way to save money mostly, we're like, we're not gonna get any fast food. We're not gonna do any of this for like a month, and we'll see how much we like save up and everything. But at the same time, we're also like healthier a little bit because we're not eating that shit for like a month.
True.
So what if we did something like that? That'd be cool.
But I need to learn how to cook.
It's not that hard.
I mean, I got an air fryer now.
You got an you can air fry everything, dude.
Dude, yes.
No,
yes.
I don't know. You weren't.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do
like
everything.
make like chicken and like healthy stuff, like spaghettis.
Yeah. I saw something on TikTok that looked pretty good, and I just need a blender. It was like this lady was like, I made this pasta, and it's like broccoli sauce, and she had a blender, and she fucking grinded that shit up, and it was like some other stuff.
You know what I saw?
And it was like big noodles and chicken, and it looked good.
I saw a video of somebody making like a potato cheese thing. Like they skinned the potato and then like cut it up and they like turned it into mash and they put the cheese in the middle and then like it looked like a piece of it looked like a mozzarella stick, but it was a potato.
I want to make that.
I want to make that so bad.
Yes, I see.
Dude,
that.
it looked cool. I remember. Oh shit! I still have water.
So, what else do you want to work on, Bodo? What else? What is it that like? I guess this will be your New Year's resolutions too, but like for the long term.
I mean, I don't. It's something I kind of don't want to say publicly, just because it's kind of. I don't want it out there. Because it's like, if you can censor it and promise me you would, that'd be great. I've been.
And okay. You're worried.
And the reason I don't want to say it is because my kind of knows about like the podcast and stuff, just from my Instagram. So
me and Mike were talking about this. What if we picked up at our original plan and like did that? He said Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh is really cheap and like it's an 8-hour drive back to where we live currently, and then about the same way from there to where you live. So like,
where's that?
Pennsylvania.
Dude, what the fuck? Let me look up Pennsylvania. Dude, Jacob, you remember when the Klan was like passing out flyers at the high school?
Huh?
They're like throwing flyers around the high school. That shit was crazy. You remember that?
Wait, no, I don't remember that. When that happened?
That was when we were going to school.
Completely change the course of the podcast. Let's have a story time here.
Yeah. Do you not remember that, Jacob? Was it AC?
No.
This was when we were going to school. I don't remember what year it was, but there's like they were talking about it on like the news and shit.
What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure.
Dude, I had no idea. I must not have been there that day.
Yeah, but like they were just like passing out shit. Well, they wasn't as far as I know, they weren't passing it out, but they found like flyers outside of like the fence and stuff.
Oh,
for people,
I
like pick up.
Yeah. You know, now that you say that, I think I do recall a little bit of that situation.
Yeah, I remember that being a little
bit of a scandal.
Yeah, and I was just like, well, I was just like, yeah, I'm not surprised, but you know.
You think with a name like North Carolina, you think like North and like liberals and all that like respectable shit, but like. You guys are really down south.
You just hate South. You sound like you want to just kill every person that lives in the South.
I hate the South United States.
It's not all bad here. I promise it's not. It's just we like to talk about it because it's stupid and awful.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. North Carolina has its racist people.
Oh,
but it also, I mean, for like the racist people, you have like double the nice people. Like that, like the truly nice people. I mean, they might be a dick to you, but they're not bad humans.
No, yeah, actually.
But yeah,
that's true.
Mike and I were talking. We should totally like look into that again, just because being live is getting expensive.
Yeah. Let's see, Pennsylvania. Let's see. All right, what part of Pennsylvania?
Pittsburgh. Jacob? Is he stupid?
Oh. I'm sorry. This is a Hanging High podcast. What do you fucking expect, dude?
No, it's called the Hanging High podcast because we get together after a long, painful week and end the weekend off on a high note by talking to our friends and people we love.
That's not what my original idea was.
This whole thing was my idea to begin with. Let's just start there. Because we were hanging out with each other and having a good time, and I said, guys, what if we started a podcast?
Dude, and then the next day you're like, we're doing it. This is the start right now.
Yeah, I created all this. I think we talked about this in the first episode, but literally I created all of the socials in like 10 minutes, and like we streamed the next like, 2 days after or something like that.
You're doing some girl boss shit. That's crazy.
But yeah, we should definitely think about that.
Dude, that's gonna be crazy. Well, we gotta figure out like how that's gonna work because I don't know how I'm gonna move my shit.
A U-Haul? You can rent a U-Haul and then just drive 8 hours.
Stop making sense.
No, because
stop making
sense.
Like
a day, if you don't take any stops, and then you can just return
stop.
the U-Haul.
Stop making sense.
No, because you don't have a lot of stuff, so everything you own will fit in it. Mike and I, we have a lot of stuff.
Like, yeah, well, I mean, I got a couch now.
Well, yeah, but again, you can fit all of that stuff in a U-Haul, no issue.
I guess we'll see. I might need to get a new bed, honestly. If I do that, I might just get a new bed.
Is it because you have it soaked in sweat and other bodily fluids?
No, I mean, it's new, but, like, at that point, I would just rather get a whole new setup anyway.
Well,
start fresh.
You're gonna have to save a lot of money. Beds are like $300 for the mattress, and then another like $400 or $500 for the frame.
Yeah. So. If we plan it, I will try to set up like a way for like to make a savings or something like that.
We should.
But we'll see.
But yeah, besides living with us and having an amazing life that way, what else do you envision your future looking like?
I don't know.
What if you find your wife in Pittsburgh?
That would be great. I mean, at this point, I kind of just... I know people say this, and it's kind of like a meme, but I kind of want a change of environment. I feel like that would be good for me, but...
Because you've been living where you are for like 40 years.
Fuck you. I'm only 25.
I'm like exaggerating, because like you've been living there for like such a long time, and you know all those people already. It's like you need... There's nowhere for you to grow.
Yeah.
That's all I was saying with that, okay? I wasn't trying to be shady or evil.
What were we talking about earlier? How you're evil. You're evil.
I'm afraid that if like you'll have to edit this up.
What?
Last week I had a little and I was drinking wine. So I was like, not wine, I was drinking something. But I was out of it. I was like so fucked up, and I like, you know how I was tweeting on the podcast account, and I was like, I hear people in my head. I was literally in the no, this is no joke. I was in the bathroom, and I was like shitting or pissing or something. I was on the toilet, my pants were down. I don't remember what I was doing, and like I was sitting there looking at my phone, and all of a sudden like I can hear like people laughing, and it was like they were watching TV, and I just heard that in my head.
Dude, I have that same shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not lying to you.
Though, I can, like, hear people talking, and, like, and I'm so, and I do the same thing Boodle does, and it's just like, why am I reacting differently than him?
No, like, I get what you're saying, because sometimes I hear that. Like, I hear it, and it just seems like they're in the, like, maybe the farthest room in the house, and you can hear it.
Yes! Oh
like,
my god.
Yeah. Like I've had that happen to me twice.
Did you say I've had it? When?
Huh?
I don't remember that ever happening to me.
No.
Well, no, I just thought I was fucking crazy. I thought it was part of the trip.
I remember bringing it up to you the first time it happened, and then you were like, "Oh, Hannah, schizo mode." I was like, "No, I'm being serious."
Okay. Well, I mean, it's.
I want you to know the first time too. I threw up. the first time.
See, I threw up the second time.
Yeah.
So the first time I didn't feel a thing.
But yeah, no, I straight up, like, I was not having a good time last week. I was like freaking like insane, and Mike's like, okay, let's walk the dog, and I was like, oh, collect myself mentally.
Yeah.
But
you're being a little silly.
It's Jacob's turn to talk about where he sees himself in the future and what like he wants to do with his life.
Let's do it.
So, immediate future, I think the thing that bothers me the most about what I am, like where I'm at right now, is that I feel like I don't get enough quality time with my friends and family.
Yep.
You know, I guess it's kind of taking its toll. Like, I'd like to, see all my nephews, like basketball games, soccer games, baseball games. But it's just like I never can,
Yeah.
And I don't, and I know that my nephew thinks, is if you asked him, he'd probably be like, "No, I don't like him," but I know he does. I know he does.
Mm-hmm.
But I just, I'd like to be there more because
Right.
I never had an uncle growing up, and whenever my brother told me that that him and his girlfriend were pregnant, I was really excited, and because I get to be something that I never really knew, and it seems like all the uncle characters on like TV shows and movies are always like the coolest people, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna be that uncle, There wouldn't be nothing I wouldn't do for him. So
yeah, dude, hell yeah, that's awesome.
But I mean, like I said, if I had my way, I'd find a job that pays just as good as what I get paid right now. And I would spend more time with my family if I could find another job that makes the same money. Which I know that's going to be tough, but is what it is. So my life goals are just be happy, be nice to everyone possible.
Except Boodle.
No, so Boodle understands that,
It's a funny haha hatred. It's not like a real hatred.
Hunter knows every time I'm being the way I am to him, and doing that, he knows that it's just a joke.
It's a little bit between us.
But because they're honestly, Boodle's been my best friend, and there's nothing I wouldn't do for Boodle.
Dude, yeah.
He's a very special person in my life, and he might not see it that way, but this is my brother too. And
dude, yeah, you're my homie. You're my brother, dude.
I know that's a little cheesy, but I'm just saying.
Oh.
But
you're my brother, homie. You're epic.
But yeah. Other than that, in the future, I just kind of see myself taking a more relaxed role in life. Like not having to worry so much about time and money's going to be nice, but I'm sure that I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but what I was trying to get at is that money isn't all that for me. Like I feel like I can find happiness outside of money. But at the same time, I know that part of the stuff that this job has provided wouldn't be here if I never had that job. So so I get the necessity of it, but at the same time, I'd just like to find something that I could just spend more time with you and everybody on days off and just do that. But other than that, I would say that I just want to be more loving to myself. Because and I know that starts with like getting confidence and stuff like that. But it just be more loving to myself, and I know that it requires self-confidence, but my self-confidence is actually the highest it's been in probably before sophomore year of high school. Which is kind of bad, but it is what it is. But along with that comes just basically shit, where was I going with this? I don't even remember now. Fuck, I don't know where I was going with that. Going with that, I want to lose some weight, and I think that would be a great first step, and maybe even multiple steps of the issue, because it's always been like the reason I feel like, I guess the reason I thought that I always hated myself was the fact that my body weight was just kind of like, there. Yeah. But I think if I do that, it'll be good and improve my mentality a little bit, and just be happy. Because like I said, I love seeing people around me happy, but I'm not truly happy right now.
Yeah, part of you is always gonna be like, when you see that, kind of like mad. or like hating because you're like I want to be like that. You know what I mean? You're like,
yeah.
how come they get to be like that but not me?
Well, no, I mean it's not like it don't come like that.
I'm the only hater in this room.
Yeah, I think so.
Dang.
Because to me, if like somebody I truly care about is like happy with where they're at right now,
I mean,
you know, that makes that gives me
that
gives me
like total hater mode because part of you is like that's fucking amazing. I love that for them. Like I love them so much, but like a tiny part of you is like hater mode.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
for me, it's more like I'm.
It's more so jealousy, I guess, because you're like
I get happiness from other people's happiness, but there's still that part of me that's like, man, I wish I had like, you know,
right,
something like that in my life right now. Yeah.
Must be nice.
But but yeah, that's gonna be. I think I'm gonna start on that probably. You know, this year. I definitely don't know when, but see, the holidays they always stress me out. So I'm, you know, eating more, especially past the holidays. But going into, you know, like Valentine's Day and stuff like that, I'm really just kind of starting to get over that. But I'm definitely going to be starting on that soon, and hopefully, you know, in the future, it will make me like, you know, happier with myself and where I'm at and everything. But
so are you like, is it strictly external then, like what's making you unhappy with yourself, like your body image, or is it just like something
body image
as well? Is that's primarily it?
Yeah, it's body image. That's just one of the things that's, you know, and I'm not going to go into this on stream, or I guess on stream. I'll tell you outside of it, but I'll tell you that is one of the reasons why I dislike, you know, that is the product of parenting.
Okay.
If that gives you any hints in my life.
Oh, I got it.
So, you know, that's my biggest holdup. Right.
Have you ever considered therapy? And that wasn't supposed to be like a little funny haha, like his like serious. Have we ever like considered?
Yeah.
Just okay. I feel like that would help because I get like a couple of free sessions from my insurance at work, and I've considered it for a while just to kind of get an understanding. But another part of me is like, well, if it works, I don't want to have to go and like dish out like hundreds of dollars per session and keep doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. It's like I mean, I say this, but I feel like I don't need it. But I know if I would like get it, it'd probably be good for me.
Yeah.
But it's like it's a money thing. That's what it is for me.
American health system. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna like jump on the bandwagon here and say like I want to work on losing some weight because none of my fucking jeans fit me anymore. And like,
really?
So, like my thighs just keep getting bigger. Sorry, Spotify, go to YouTube. But like, they just keep like getting bigger, and none of my skinny jeans like fit me anymore. Like, and it's so frustrating because I wanna like those were like my favorite. I'm sorry, I'm like kind of all over the place right now, but I'll if I can find a picture, post it. But do you know like the black jeans that I had, like that I got from Hot Topic, and they had like the chains on the front, the back, and on the sides?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
I think I seen it in one of your Instagram photos.
Like a week goes by, and then like where I'm not wearing them, and I go to wear them again, and they don't fit. Like I can't like button a button or get them up or zip or anything. So this is kind of pissing me off. Because one, clothes are expensive.
Oh yeah, clothes.
Like it's like really frustrating because like I had to throw away like a bunch of my favorite pairs of pants just because they won't fit anymore.
So going back to like the body image issues, and you just said something that kind of triggered it like a little bit, but can we just talk about how like stores and malls don't carry plus size stuff?
Or if they do, they have like a specific like just like seriously overpriced store for them, and it's mostly men's clothing.
Hannah literally witnessed that while I was up there. Like all the shirts that I wanted, I did. They were my size.
Whenever I went too, like at different stores, nothing. So like I'll just have to find something online.
And that's just 100% of me problem though.
Yeah,
just
well,
like a, you know.
But see, whenever I went to Nashville, right? I went to the mall there. I think it's something Whiskey River or something like that mall. And I was trying to find like a nice dress up shirt because it was a bachelor party. We were going out to a nice dinner, before we went out on the strip. Right. Well, I fucking was trying to find like a nice shirt, and I kept going into these stores, kept on seeing 2X, like 2X, and then an XL, and then an large. See, I wear a 3XL, right? Yeah. And so I kept going to these stores, asking them, like, hey, you guys know, if there's any 3XLs, this. Oh, we don't carry plus size inventory for men. Yeah.
Damn.
Try this store, and then I'd go to said store, and it wouldn't be there. But can I tell you one thing though? You know what my saving grace was?
What?
I went to Bass Pro.
There you go.
And see, they have these fucking like, I guess these are like under jackets for like fishing.
Yeah.
Right? And they are used right now. They are a trend for dress clothes. So I was like, aborted. Our mission or crisis averted. Here we go.
Yeah.
I went in there and I got like a navy blue one and a like khaki color.
Dude, what are they? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see.
It's I might have to go grab.
What's the name of them?
Hold on. I think they're like. Hold on. I think these are like Columbia fishing jacket or fishing shirt. I think. Shirt. It's not like jacket, and it's like they're collared and stuff like that. So.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I can see that. Those look comfy.
They're actually very comfortable.
Yeah.
No, they're made out of like a really light material.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not something you'd want to wear in like the wintertime, but that they feel good. But anyways, so that was a crisis averted on that. But but I just figured that would be like a really good thing to talk about, because that is an issue, and not just for men. It's not just for me. It's for other women too. And I mean that's. Right, and I mean I'm
considered like my weight is like this average weight, but like you tell somebody and somebody be like, no, that's fat. I'm like, that's not even fat. It's like barely like.
Yeah.
But like people like the standards nowadays, it's so fucked up and so damaging to like somebody, especially young people, and it's so annoying. And we're moving towards like acceptance and like education, but it's just I can't stand that.
Yeah.
But like it's really frustrating because I can tell like my stomach, like a year ago I had a flat stomach and now it's a little bigger, but like I don't care. Like I'm happy with how I look physically. It's just the fact that none of my clothes are fitting me anymore is kind of annoying. Oh, yeah. But like I can get new clothes. Like I'm kind of over my skinny jeans phase anyway. I'm like really into like baggy like skater punk pants right now, but I don't have a lot of money and I'm always wearing my work uniform anyway, so
true. Dude, that's how I feel. It's like I want to get new clothes, but I'm usually just at home anyway.
I'm at like
and you have a work uniform.
Yeah, exactly.
So I have 5 work shirts and 5 work pants, and that gets me through my week basically. So
I do my laundry specifically for work stuff every week.
Yeah.
So that's, I don't know, it's sad. That's the thing, like I want to get paid more but also have more time for myself, but that's like impossible right now.
So that kind of like moves me to my next point. Like long term, like I like my job. I can't see myself leaving anytime soon unless I like move, but then again I'm gonna try to transfer to another store in the company in that area because I just like what I do so much. But what I make isn't enough even with 2 of us to get by, because we're still like, well, I guess we're getting by, but like I don't have a lot of money at the end of the week because like I get paid bi-weekly, so after I do my bills and I transfer my portion of rent, I'm left with like $200 for the next 2 weeks. And then same thing again and again, which I guess is better than some people, but still like $200 to get me by for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's...
And like, it's kind of sad because like now I haven't even like went out and like bought something for myself just because I wanted to. Like there are like albums that I want to buy and like pre-order, but I can't because I have to be responsible and save my money for important things like wisdom teeth surgery or rent or food or groceries. And I'm like, I just want to be able to like buy something that I want that like brings me momentary like happiness, you know what I mean? And I can't even do that anymore now because like everything is skyrocketing still, and it's really frustrating. So I guess maybe look for something better that gives me more money, or like wait till I get my raise, or see if a promotion is in line, but not anytime soon.
Yeah,
I was thinking about it yesterday, I think, and I was doing the laundry and I finished what I was doing and I was just sitting there. I saw a video on TikTok of this like cute, adorable family, and I'm like, man, no, I saw that, and then I saw the woman on TikTok. I posted a TikTok. I'll post a screenshot to my TikTok here so you guys have the context on YouTube, Spotify. Sorry, just go to my account. But this woman was like, $10,000 really is not enough to survive off of a month. You saw that, right? And then she goes, I live in New York and my bills can get up to $5,000 a month. And I like pause. You still have $5,000 left over.
Yeah.
$5,000 left over a month. Between the two of us, give or take, before or after taxes, $4,000 a month. And we're still barely...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's insane.
And, like, it's just so fucking, like, how can people be that brain dead? Or that just, like, oblivious to the fact that other people have it... I don't want to be like, oh, other people have it so much worse than you, but literally, other people have it way worse than you, who are barely getting by or scraping by, and you're complaining about only having $5,000 left at the end of the month.
Yes.
Like, that's more than most people, myself included, even have in their banks, like, combined checking and saving. So, that really pissed me off. But yes, I saw that and I just got really upset because I was like, well, my dream for my life, even though I don't know what I want to do, maybe career-wise, is like to have a family. You know, I want like a little baby and like another pet and like a husband and a nice house. Like, that's my life goal. I just want to like raise a family. That's all I want. And I was thinking about it. I said, if things keep going the way they're going, I'll never get that. I'll never be able to buy a house, never be able to have a kid. I don't want to raise a kid in an apartment. Apartments are already expensive. We're almost at, what $1,600 a month?
Oh. That is insane.
Yeah, and if it just keeps going up, we're not going to be able to afford it. And I don't want to move back in with my grandma and my family, because I have stuff now, and I don't want to sell any of my stuff. And, like, Mike would have to move back in with his parents, and that's just a whole other thing. Not like negative wise, just then he'll have to move all of his stuff back in.
Sorry.
We don't want that. Yeah, that's just all I want in my life, and I'll never be able to achieve that. And Mike wants to open up a hobby shop, and like we were actually talking about it today. We have a lot of interesting ideas. Like, I'm like his little hype lady. I'm like really girl bossing this out.
Yeah, you are.
I'm the most amazing NB girl boss in the world. But I want him to accomplish his dreams too, and I just want to be there and help him out with that. And I just, it's just really upsetting to think about that may never happen because everything's expensive and it's just gonna keep getting worse.
I completely understand.
They proposed a bill to get rid of the IRS and federal income tax.
Shoot,
it's definitely not getting like passed because Biden's against it. Which, fuck you, Joe Biden. Like, that would be amazing because then almost all my paycheck isn't going to go towards federal income tax. And because they're like, get rid of the federal income tax and just raise the state sales tax. Yeah. To like 20-something%, I think it was. so that way even the people who don't pay taxes but are still getting like paid cash under the table or whatever, who aren't paying their taxes and contributing to society, can actually at that point contribute to society. And that's like a great way to get people to like get involved. But also it's a great benefit to the people who are getting like, my last check, I got $500 taken out in federal taxes.
Jesus Christ.
And like, if I had all that tax money that they were taking out and I didn't have to pay that into the federal government, I would be so much better off.
Yeah.
And like, I totally dig that idea. Raise the sales tax, and then, because then at that point you'd have the money to be able to afford that.
Yeah, exactly.
But Biden doesn't think it's a good idea, so it's definitely not getting passed. So there goes the government fucking us over yet again.
We all are gonna die.
So
that is what I believe.
That's a great way to end the podcast.
Yeah.
So
you're gonna go back through.
There was a couple times where I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah. So okay.
My favorite is when I say it. It happens as I'm speaking, because I'm like, what? Because like I'll do the whole thing, and then if I forget it afterwards, that's fine. But like in the middle of it,
like you do this thing, we're just like, oh.
Yeah, I'm like, what? But yeah, whoa. I think that's like a good way to end the podcast. Ending notes.
Yeah.
Just to recap a little, we talked about.
Go on.
What did we talk about?
Let me help you out.
Talked about our future
goals.
Lord of the Rings, our future goals. We talked about Boodle possibly moving in with me and my boyfriend in another state that's slightly cheaper than the state that we both live in.
It'd be more expensive for me, but it'd be alright.
But yeah, that's what we talked about.
So did you know that? Okay, so did you know that in that song, Country Road, Take Me Home, West Virginia, that one?
Yeah, we know the song.
So there's actually debate whether that is about Western Virginia or West Virginia.
Well, didn't he say West Virginia?
But see, the compelling argument is that it's actually about Western Virginia because he mentions the Shenandoah River, which doesn't run through West Virginia; it goes through Western Virginia.
These people are
okay.
Dude,
I see.
Big brain.
Jacob's a
That's
genius. Give him a kiss.
Jacob's pretty awesome for every. Yeah.
So that was the Hanging High podcast for this week, guys. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure to sit down and talk with you. I really enjoy our talks, and I enjoy being your friends. And if you like, you can go ahead and follow me on all of my social medias. Take it away.
Boodle.
So yeah, I'm Boodle. I am on Twitter. I don't really post a whole lot, but I'm kind of just there. Yeah, follow me on Twitter, I guess. I don't know. I got a link tree that has everything.
And like always, it was your friendly mother lover, Jakey. Just wanted to say we love you guys, and mental health issues are a real thing, and if you guys are hurting, reach out. But if you guys would just, take a second to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, and give us a follow on Spotify, Twitter, even TikTok, even TikTok, baby. So all of the links are in our description on Twitch or YouTube. Just give us, support us on those platforms as well. We'd appreciate that. Yeah. And you know what? We love you guys too. You guys can't see our ugly mugs, but we love you guys. Yeah. I'm the only ugly one here. So.
No, you're not ugly.
Bye.